welcome back to another episode of the Party Wagon podcast. This is episode number 9. We skipped last week. I'm very sorry. It was a very busy haulathon drop week or Friday, so we had not a lot of time to get together and talk about stuff, but hopefully we can make it up to you this week. This week we've got Justin in the top corner. We've got Steven in the other top corner, pretty much the normal 3 that we've always got. We're going to talk about some fun things today. We're going to hit on the new Super7 drop. Even if it's not even official yet, we're still going to talk about it. Maybe it was a leak. I don't know. And then we're also going to talk about Mutant Mayhem. Mutant Mayhem has been the big thing this week. We got a trailer. We've got Playmates toys to talk about. And then if we have enough time, we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about Haulathon. If not, y'all got to wait for next week for some more Haulathon bullshit. So jumping right into it. How are we doing today, Justin? Are you doing good? We missed you last episode.
I'm doing good. Just super busy. Sorry that I haven't been able to be on more. I was hoping to hit, initially I wanted to be on all the episodes, but, as work comes along, that can't always be optionable. So it's nice to be back. It's been very, very busy with, work and even Haulathon coming out. The only thing I'll touch on really fast with that is I can personally verify that Haulathon restock is week 3 because I was able to see a restock in person today. So I picked up a couple more accessory sets to I picked up a couple accessory sets to give to some other people in the community. Always retail, of course. But yeah, I mean, other than being busy, just doing the same old photos and picking up more toys and more toys and toys.
But the real question is, while you were grabbing those accessory sets, you didn't set them aside to do a price check at Target, did you?
I did not. I did not set them on a shelf above a price scanner. However, to all of you guys making the memes about those, I'm enjoying those thoroughly.
So is Adam, the gentleman who made the video, because I actually talk with him. We have a DM conversation, and he sends them to me as they come up, and he loves them because he honestly doesn't give a shit. Because he thinks it's hilarious.
I mean, I get it, and I think it was on his. It might have been his post that I commented on. I've been on both sides of that, so it's like, if something's on a shelf, it's fair game. That's just what it is. Like,
yeah. I will clarify. It wasn't on a shelf. It was on the Haulathon box next to him that he pulled it out of. Like the NECA box. He said it.
That's all day fair game.
Yeah, he took it out. And then he set it on the box next to him as he scanned a product, and the guy walked up and took it. So,
yeah, I would have done that too. I'm sorry, with something like the accessory set, it's not a secret that a lot of people want it. Like by any means, like the list of people that have called me and asked me to find one for them is obnoxiously longer than most lists. People have been like coming out of the woodwork, asking people to help them find stuff. And that's great. That's cool. Like, but it's, my first stock had 3 of them. My second restock had 3 of them. Somebody got one before me and they only took 1. They left the other 2. So, I'm glad that went to somebody that wanted it and left those behind. But I know a lot of people that haven't even gotten a first stock and, last Haulathon, they didn't get anything. TargetCon, they didn't get anything. So, I look out for those people all the time. So I did grab the other 2. Sorry to my other local collectors. They'll be in our area. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. You can't be taking something like that everybody wants and leave it on the NECA box, a brown box with big red tape that says NECA.
Well, let's be fair. It was his personal space, he confirmed, and the manager of Target showed the video, and dude got banned. So I hope it was worth it for him. but we won't get too far into that. But it's also his word against whatever. So regardless, for everybody that even knows the memes and knows the situation, I talked to Adam. He doesn't even collect them. They're for his brother. So he actually doesn't give a shit, and he finds it hilarious of all the people that are losing their minds over it. So he was just putting a guy that was doing something shitty on blast. Besides that, let's jump over to Steven. Happy fucking birthday, Steven.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, when everybody watches this episode, it's going to be the day after his birthday, so you can't celebrate with him. But it's Steven's birthday today, on Thursday the 9th.
Yeah, sure, no. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. And when you comment, just be like, happy late birthday, Steven. He'll enjoy it, and it'll also bump us in the algorithm,
Right?
Get us moving.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you do anything fun for your birthday today, Steven? Get any turtles?
No new turtles. I just spent the time with my family. I enjoyed it. So, and plus it's snowing over here, so I can't go anywhere now. So
Yep.
I'm enjoying doing this podcast on my birthday. I was looking forward to it. So thanks, guys.
Which that means the snow's coming my way then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's coming down thick here.
Yeah, not hyped on that, but yeah, I'll check the weather while we're going. So yeah, we're going to talk about Super7. I don't know if it's an official release yet, so I don't want to talk about it. Yep, tomorrow snow, great. So I don't want to show any photos of it yet because I don't think it was official. I've just seen it was a leak, but we got Wave 10 of the Super7 figures coming out. We've got a ninja April, or not samurai April, but like she's in a gi with all the turtle weapons, which is pretty cool. We've got a repaint of Casey Jones, the red shirt with a new head sculpt where his face is broken, or his mask is broken, which is kind of neat. We've got a Rat King that looks like he's in a boy band. And then we've got the Rock and Roll Leo, which is like probably the one that everybody's going to have to get because that's pretty awesome. Yep. Neither of you collect Super7, do you?
Nope.
No, but I was actually, I do eventually plan on getting a couple of them. Like I do want to get Scratch still. There's definitely a few others that I do want to inevitably get. It's just, now is not the time to do it. I still want to get a set of the Four Brothers just so I can say I have a set of those. The van, the Super7 van, I've gone back and forth with a bunch, but I probably won't end up with that. The Rat King was one that was always on my list, though, that when we got him through Super7, if he was like the Playmates edition, I was going to pick him up. I'm not picking up this one. Like, I've heard two things with the Rat King, and he's got the boy band face, or he's got, like, the junkie face. I'm one of the people that think it's like a junkie face.
It's the hair for me. It's the hair. It's like the hair swoosh. It's got that boy band look to me. That's what I get.
Yeah, the hair definitely falls in the boy band for sure. I feel like he should be dirtier, and Hatter kind of brought it up when he was talking about it. I don't know if you guys saw those or not.
Not yet.
Video on the Super7. I don't know if it's the Playmates thing, where they kind of came down on Super7 or whatever. I don't even know a whole lot about that, to be honest, so I don't want to go too deep into that. But if it was like one of those things where Playmates came to him and was like, hey, you got to quit using our likeness rights, then they had to do something.
Right.
But the updated Super7 Rat King in Playmates form was one that I was actually looking forward to seeing. Whether I bought it or not, was irrelevant. I was looking forward to it, though.
Yeah.
But I agree with you that the Rock and Roll Leo is the one that's going to be the star out of this whole thing for sure.
Definitely. Steven, you don't do Super7 at all, right? Is this going to get you into it?
Nope, definitely not. I'm never a fan, and I will keep on saying this. If I want Playmates, I will buy Playmates.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
What if you want to bend the arms on your Playmates figure? Are you going to resculpt an old Playmates figure?
Well, I'll never want to bend the arm on my Playmates figure.
No, you don't even want to open your Playmates figures. You keep those shit
right
there.
And I was going to say next, where does the line draw? Do you not do the re-releases because they're not original Playmates?
They're over there. I opened them up and displayed them.
So, but it's still a different. You get it.
Yeah, I get it.
I feel like the only one here.
Same with NECA.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
I feel like the only one here. I'm the only guy that has all the Super7 shit. I'm the only one.
Yeah, well, that's why you have an Android. Because you don't have good taste sometimes.
Or it's because I have money to buy both.
Maybe we just, maybe me and Gary just like our stuff working with other stuff.
Yeah.
Apple doesn't even work with Apple most of the time, so.
Yeah, with Super7, I like my toys standing, and they usually don't stand. So they don't even work.
Yeah, they have a broken hip that jiggles.
Super7 is the iPhone of the toy industry. Super limited and can't really do what it's supposed to do accurately. You have to get it replaced all the time. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Thank God we're back on that make fun of Steven for an iPhone kick. We're gonna miss it. Not gonna miss it this episode. People missed it.
Welcome to Computer Electronics Podcast.
People were really mad that I kept forgetting to do it. I had this whole running joke, and I really I told Jason, J Bob, to watch an episode, because I was like, dude, just watch what happens, and I just keep forgetting to do it. I'm just gonna ruin it, but I was gonna start an episode, and I was gonna do the intro, and I was gonna immediately go to Steven and just be like, so Steven, have you told your wife that you're cheating on her yet? Like, just something ridiculous off the cuff to get that exact reaction that had no context at all, just to catch you off guard and just make someone laugh about it. And I kept forgetting to do it for 4 episodes, and I was like, the joke's already, it's not even funny in my brain anymore. well, that was the initial incarnation, and I changed it to have you told your wife that you're gay yet? And then I was like, that might be a little taboo for some people, because people take it different ways. And I was like, we're not going to make any jokes on it. I'm just fucking saying it now, but it was just fun with Steven. It was just fun catching Steven off guard in the beginning of an episode, because we always give you shit for the iPhone, so I was going to do something different.
The same thing, it's in the same thing in the chat group when you guys were messing with me, sending me Hatter's mad at you. And I'm over here what did I do? What? We me and him talked about that in a separate conversation
that was so funny.
Today, but it was just
that was so funny.
Wait, he didn't ban him yet for the day.
No, you better not ban me for the day. Hey, if you ban me, you gotta ban Oscar too.
Dude, how funny it is that he said that he was gonna go on a power trip spree and start banning people. And then he joins.
Oh, I could totally see Hatter going on a tyrant.
And then he joins, and then I get pissed off, and I just start banning people. I don't know. I was just sick of everybody's shit.
10,000 people to 42 in a day.
Yeah. So anyways, being sick of people's shit, it was because of the Mutant Mayhem trailer. I'm just gonna say that I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I genuinely liked it. I hate Donnie's voice. Sorry, that's just the way it is.
I love it.
I'll be fine with it. I just didn't like it. Steven, you haven't really said much lately because we just keep making fun of you because it's your birthday, old man. So regardless, are you bringing your kids to see it? Are you going to see it alone? Are you bringing your wife? What do you think of it? Give us the deets.
My nephew too. I'm bringing my nephew because we saw the other Michael Bay ones together. So he's 17 or going to be 16. And he said he'd still see it with me, so that makes me happy. And then, if my daughter wants to see it, I'm gonna let her, but we'll see how that goes.
How old is she?
My wife has zero interest. It's okay. I'm sorry?
How old is your daughter?
She just turned 3.
Yeah,
so I don't know if it's gonna be appropriate for her or not. So I'll check the reviews and the ratings. So.
Well, at 3, she's not gonna remember it anyway.
Yeah, I agree. So, but am I excited about it? Yeah, it's not the OGs.
You're a fucking purist like that. You don't like the new stuff. Forgot.
No, I compare everything to the new stuff, or to the old stuff. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'm excited for it. So I'm gonna be there going with an open mind.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, I don't have a kid, so I can't relate. But Justin has a child. What are you guys doing? You guys going?
Oh man, we're not only are me and Lily going because I one of my favorite things over the last couple of years that me and Lily have done is the first time she got to see the first actual movie. And granted, she's 9; she's too young to be seeing the original movie. But we had the opportunity to see it in theaters for her very first time, and the very first time I saw it was in theaters. So so naturally I had to take her because I didn't know if that was going to happen again. So she loved that. Let's get that out of the way. We will be doing the same thing with Mutant Mayhem. I think the trailer looks great. I think piggybacking off of the Spider-Verse, style animation was a great idea. I love Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, so I think that was a fantastic idea.
Same.
I like most of the stuff that surrounds Mutant Mayhem. I like the voices. I'm on the side where I don't mind Donnie's voice as much. And this is based off of the figures. I'm not a big fan of how some of the figures look on the card. That we haven't been able to show. I don't know if we can even show those
I mean,
yet or
technically
not,
we
but
could. I didn't prep them for this, but we could technically show them now. But at this point, just go to the Party Wagon on Facebook or just go to my Instagram at Needles. It's all there.
yeah. Yeah, I've got them on my Instagram too, Casper CDG, if you want to go see them. Steven doesn't own it or have a Instagram. It doesn't work with his
No, I do.
iPhone.
No, he
I just
does.
don't use
He
it.
he does. It's I lick my iPhone charger 629.
But, okay, so back to Mayhem, other than our
I'm
personal
gonna
crap.
get you back.
Um, yes, I am very excited for it. But what I was gonna touch on was not only are me and Lily going to see it, but my wife's gonna go see it with us too. She's not even like an animation style fan,
Yeah.
so that's a big thing. As like going past that, Mikey's head's a little weird, which seems to be a general consensus throughout the community as well.
Mhm.
Everybody else looks good. I laughed at the trailer.
They even made fun of it in
I'm
the trailer with the watermelon jokes. I mean, they're self aware of what they did to his head.
Right, and that's kind of why I think that gets a pass is because of that.
Yeah.
I don't mind the fact that it's a new rendition of it. You know, Turtles is always its bloodline has been new renditions. Like I don't get into the if you're not '80s Turtles, then you're not Turtles. Like that's ridiculous.
Right.
Because you know you can make the comparison, the jump from Mirage to the '80s cartoon, and now all of a sudden the '80s. Guess what? Now you're no longer a purist because the comic version would be the purest form. And that's why in the 2003 series, Laird made it specific to mock the 80s Turtles. Little fun fact there. But then, do you mind if I jump into the toys? Because I'm all about most of the toys. Because
Yeah, why not?
that play set is an absolute must for me.
90 bucks, by the way, in case you didn't know. $90 for that playset.
$90, I might get two.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Not too
put
bad.
them side by side. That's a great looking play set. I think it'll mesh well with a lot of other things. It's obviously going to be a little short for our NECA figures. Definitely way too short for Super7. But I like that they thought ahead to make their version of the van, which also looks excellent in my opinion. I think it was well thought out that the van can back up, kind of like the original Ghostbusters Firehouse did with the Ecto One. So I thought that was smart. The layout of it looks like there's a lot of fun attributes to it. It's toyetic, but still has like a modern, cool style that matches the.
You're talking about the van,
CGI
right?
from what we think of it. Huh?
Talking about the van, right?
The van and the playset, I think,
okay.
are both.
Yeah.
You know, the other. I really like that we're getting another. This kind of touches on the original Playmate stuff. The motorcycle that has the trash can sidecar. I love that we're getting that because that's touching on nostalgia while giving us a new vehicle that we can use or manipulate at some point.
Yeah. The reason I asked if you're talking about the party wagon or the turtle van, whatever they're calling it, is because the pizza shooter on the side is a callback in my opinion, and they actually said it's kind of a callback to the original pizza shooter because it's electric, holds 8 pizzas.
Yep.
And it's an electric one. That's not it's not pressure like the pizza shooting turtles.
I can do this without getting up.
My rule is sit your ass down. We're recording.
I'm not
is.
allowed to get up. But like I don't have the base of it and all of it together. But yeah,
I repainted. You know what? I think it's today. It might have been today. My memories. I repainted one of those a year ago, and that was awesome.
Yeah, and it came out awesome.
I loved that thing.
What did you do with it?
It's in my basement.
Get your shit out of the basement.
So it's still in the basement. I'll have room up here. So there's a it was yesterday, because 2 years ago I had the drill, the little mutant drill that I had there that I did the mutant module.
I wish I
so I will say that there might be you might see that pizza shooter here very soon with some apparel. So once that whole thing gets done. So there might be some pizza shooter stuff out in the way. And for anybody that's watching this and not just listening and sees me like running, like scrambling around, I have a puppy in my lap. So I'm on puppy duty tonight. And this little shit bag is a pain in my ass. As you can see right now, he's eating my hair. There's little Georgie. What do you think? What do you think, Georgie? You see yourself on the screen? Huh? You big idiot? He looks so uncomfortable right now. He's like, what the fuck is going on? So that's my little Georgie. Right? Little Georgie. Named after the dead kid in It. So that's where he's from.
We all sit down here.
Yeah. Steven, are you buying any of the toys?
Yes, I'm definitely gonna buy them. Probably not gonna get every single one. I'm just gonna buy what appeals to me. So
yeah,
I'm really going. How about you, Gary?
I'm buying the 4 turtles. I'm buying the ones that talk, the talking turtles that have the abilities, like when you hold their arms down, they talk or whatever it is. Because those look like classic turtles. They actually don't have the crazy weird head shapes and all that stuff. So those really appeal to me. And then I'm gonna get they have Leo and Raph that they've already shown off of the giant turtles. Those just look incredible to me. I am all in on those two. Those don't look like the movie Turtles. It almost looks like a homage to the movie and the classic style. So, I'm really excited about those. I probably won't get the Turtle Van or the play set or any of the bad guys or any like the vehicle stuff. I don't have room for that kind of stuff, unfortunately. And for me, like I can't just buy it and put it in a bin or set it aside in storage. If I buy something, I really do like to look at it and mess around with it. So I feel like I would neglect them if I bought more than what I want. I'm just gonna get those basic ones and make sure they're displayed on my shelf. But I'm excited for them. They look good. They're only the singles are $10. $10 for the individual figures they've confirmed.
Yeah, I believe that's what they said it was. It was $10.
So I'm excited about that. I really like that. And I'm assuming that the big guys will be around 30, looking at the plastic, 25, 30. And then the ones that talk will probably be 15, 18, depending.
That's a good amount. Now, the question is how easy are they going to be able to get? Are they going to be super hard to find? Or is everywhere going to find?
Not at all. This will be super easy for everybody to find. Playmates, when they've got a series out, they're typically 2-3 restocks, or I'm sorry, 1 initial stock and then 2 restocks. If it's anything like they did with the 2012 before, because I used to go to the store and buy the 2012s, and I never had a single issue buying those. But again, that could fall into my area too. You know, I don't have a whole lot of problem finding a lot of stuff around me.
Yeah, so they showed card art and stuff, and one of the things was the cross sell on the back of the package wasn't done yet. So we saw some prototypes of the stuff, but that shit's in production right now, and they're not dropping until June 25th. So they're building. Yeah. They're building for the drop.
Well, they're talking about them being out roughly a month before, between a month and up to the release date early of the movie.
Yeah.
That was the worst broken sentence ever.
Yeah, June 25th, they said they're going to drop the toys. They didn't say they were shipping. They said June 25th, there was like their street date. And the movie's August 4th, I think they said. Mm-hmm. So you've got you get a little bit over a month for that hype train to build. But I don't think, Stephen, based on what you said, I think that they will be easy to get, like Justin said. Because Playmates is pretty good with that. When it comes down to like the re-releases, I will normally see like a prototype really early of what Playmates is re-releasing, and I won't see a completed figure at all before the release. For example, they're doing a Rat King in the recast, and I've known about Rat. I saw the Rat King prototype 6 months ago, and they're still not out. So.
Well, the question I have is pertaining to the trailer itself, because obviously the figures that they've shown us or that have been leaked or whatever don't match the images to any of the things that we've seen in the trailers. Like the baby turtles clearly aren't the turtles that we're getting in figure form. The Splinter that we're getting as an action figure doesn't have an afro on it.
Yeah. Well, I
So
think the
my
Afro's a
question is,
flashback. Pretty sure Afro's a flashback. It's got to be.
yeah, and that's I'm assuming that's going to be part of their initial origin story, like they always do.
Yeah.
That's my thought. But figure wise, my brain's already to the point where, like, okay, wave 2, are we going to get the baby turtles with Splinter and an afro, and then like who's going to be the villains in that? And I'm like, we don't even know if we're going to be getting these in the next month for sure or not. You know what I mean? Like, am I even going to get wave 1, and why is my brain already on wave 2?
Yeah.
So are they, from my understanding, are they making the bad guys into a cartoon series? I heard on Netflix.
So they've been talking. There's a spin-off series coming out that is just for the villains. It's a villain story, and I'd assume it'd be on Paramount Plus. I don't think it'd be on Netflix.
Okay.
Since they've gotten
Probably,
some
I
stuff
gotta
there.
get another streaming service.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that they are working on. So villains would be probably it seems to be the most hyped thing right now. So when I mean hype, I mean a lot of people are bringing it up and talking about it. So I can only assume that it's getting some traction. In regard to that, though, I want to touch real quick on how young they are in this movie. They are very young, and they actually had younger kids to do the voices of them. The current fan theory is that they are going to turn this into a little bit of a franchise, like a franchised version, 2 or 3 movies out of it. And they're going to actually grow up with the kids that are doing the voices. And what makes a lot of us think that is because Shredder is not in this movie, in the new one. So he's not going to be in the movie, and they might actually end up building up to that. What do you guys think?
I mean, I think, you know what, Steven, you go first, actually, on this one.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're not gonna just leave this and be done with it. If it gets a lot of, if people like it, then they're gonna go all over with this. Movies, probably an entire new series, in my opinion, because if I remember correctly, Rise is done.
Rise is done officially. Yeah. It's done.
Rise is over.
So yeah, they're gonna go as far as they can with this to make as much money as they can. Yeah. So that's my opinion. It's my thoughts.
I think it's smart. Just from a business aspect, from trying to keep people attached to it in a nostalgic aspect. There's so many things that they could do with it. Starting them off young, I guess my comparison would be, it's like kind of like the MCU theory, where hey, if we start them real young, we can drag this out for many more years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep these hopefully they keep the same actors and voice actors and actresses coming back. By the way, I want to touch on the fact that I absolutely love that Jackie Chan is Splinter. Love that.
I'm excited for Post Malone as Man Ray or Ray Fillet.
See, I don't know if I'm excited. Like, I'm interested for sure.
Yeah, or Paul Rudd as Mondo.
I think he could do good. Well, Post Malone, like watching his interviews, he can be funny as hell.
Yeah, he's crazy.
I don't listen to his music.
Fun fact: I used to sell little Austin Post video games when he lived here. Fun fact for everyone.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's from my city. Before he moved to Texas, this dog is just having a blast right now.
It's adorable.
I hate being on puppy duty.
Is he potty trained yet?
No, absolutely not.
You already know that. We were talking about that before the podcast.
No, pissed on a fucking blanket on my futon right before we started. I was so mad. And my washing machine still isn't
What? They
fixed.
never came?
No, they never came. I called them today, and they're like, "Oh, the part just came in. We're scheduling it for Tuesday." For anybody that wants an update on this saga, my 6-month-old washing machine had a recall, and it just stopped working, and it's taken me 3 weeks to get this thing replaced. Samsung sent a replacement part to the repair center, and then it was the wrong part, and then they had to wait another week. And I have 2 T-shirts left. I literally have 2 T-shirts left, and it's the channel. I think it's the Channel 6. No, it's not the Channel 6 one. It's the Stearns Pinball Crate shirt, right? I got that, And then I've got
That's
one
good
that
shirt.
just and then I just got one that just in big bold letters just says "fuck racism." Those are my 2 shirts left. So I gotta do some laundry. Yeah, it's
Right.
been a goddamn struggle.
Well, why would you hook it up to Wi-Fi? That's your problem,
Dude, because in my brain it was a smart device. I'm like, oh, I could make sure that I know when my wash machine's done on my phone, so I go down and
Come on, now
swap them
you
out.
okay. I mean, I know this isn't what this podcast is about. You got a smart washer and dryer. That's
Yeah,
just,
it's connected.
you don't need no fucking smart washer and dryer. You should
Well,
goddamn use your
to be
fingers.
fair,
Push the button.
it got recalled because they were catching on fire. So whatever
Fire.
update they sent through could have probably just saved my life.
You think that could be because all that updated equipment that's not necessary on it, like start your washer from work?
Dude, I can start my washer like from my phone, which is pointless. It's like I can't use my phone to put my fucking laundry in the
Right.
washing machine.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Regardless, like, what are you gonna like? The draw to that is you go in, you put your clothes in the washer, you walk all the way across the house just because you can start it from your bedroom.
Yeah.
But you still have to load it, you still have to unload it, you have to swap it. Like, you know what? We're gonna invent a shopping cart that does all that. It just picks up your clothes off the floor, goes, and you never have to get out of bed for anything anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
Loads it. Yeah.
it's fucking 3 floors below me. Like, it takes forever. We have a dumbwaiter that I'm pretty sure he's going through the whole house. I wish he was still there. I could just throw my clothes down and just go all the way down.
See, that makes sense to me. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't need electricity. It's just a hole in your wall that you drop shit through.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
Well, we promised everyone we do a shorter. I'll say we promised everyone we do a shorter episode this time around. We're at 31 minutes. We're gonna see how this one does, going off the rails. If you like us talking about random stupid shit in our lives, like our goddamn washing machines breaking while we're mixing this in, let us know. I really appreciate it.
And how's our picture quality? Because we went through with a whole new thing this week.
Oh yeah, let us know if you can. I don't like to be that weirdo that's like comment, like, subscribe, but please, for the love of Christ, comment, like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. If you comment on it, it boosts this shit up. It literally, algorithm works.
Yes,
let us know, because we're doing something new. Steven did this one for us this time around, so thank you, Steven. We're not using Discord. We're using Google Meets to see how this one works. We might try StreamYard next week. I'm unsure what we're gonna do, but we're just trying to get the best picture quality for everyone.
Best sound. Yeah.
Yeah. So for people
We're
that want to
dealing with
watch,
the headache for all of y'all.
yeah, because if you haven't checked it out, we have Amazing Friends with the Mad Hatter reviews. We put it up last Monday or Tuesday, I think. We put it up last week, and he's got great internet. He's fine. We all have great internet, but for some reason he was just super grainy in Discord, even with Discord Nitro on my end. So don't know what the problem was. So we're gonna keep doing some tests and see what works best. So please let us know how this came out. If you even care about how good we look, how beautiful these little faces are, and we'll just adjust the best we can.
Exactly. One thing I want to bring up, maybe too, is make sure you check out our website, www.tmntpw.com.
Fucking course.
And go to Friends and Partners and go to the last toy store because we have a 10% off coupon for them.
Yes,
So,
I did ask them how many times it's been used, and they gave me a number, and it was pretty good. I'd rather it be higher so you could save more money. Go check it out for sure.
I was just gonna say that they're a good store. They have a good site. They have a good Facebook group too. So
very good Facebook group. Very, very, very good. Like, I enjoy it. Steven, insider information before we drop off. That they're gonna be able to save 10% on a one possible big NECA street diorama soon.
Yes, it's shipping very soon.
Yeah, so that's it's not a new product, but they don't get released that often. This dog is killing me. So anyway, I appreciate everyone. Thank you guys for jumping in today. Hopefully next week I don't have this puppy, and we will catch everyone soon. So thanks for joining us once again and listening to us talk about dumb shit.
Peace out.